Welcome to The Social Regressive. In the last video, we took a look at Falco holsters, which are these wonderful leather options for some of the oddball pistols that you might have. If you have a classic pistol, or if you have anything that's not a Glock, then you finally have options for not only being able to hold a pistol or a revolver, but you can actually get a holster that can handle some of those accessories as well. If you have a light laser combo attached, then you can get something that actually fits your pistol for the first time, and I'm really jazzed about that. But Falco does offer some other options, one of which I'm wearing right now. So this is one of their newer products out on the market. As you can see, I do have a little bit of a lump right here on my side. I'm a skinny guy, so it's kind of difficult for me to conceal anything. But this is their belly band. So it is shapewear, it's wonderfully slimming, and it is a holster at the same time. This is a Ruger LC9. Nice small pistol, and it fits really neatly in there. Now the really cool thing about this, aside from its slimming abilities, it feels just really solid. Things just don't really move around. If I especially am doing some kind of active outdoor activity, you know, if I'm out hiking, if I'm jogging, any of that sort of stuff that involves a lot of jostling, and especially if you just don't want stuff hanging off you and clattering around, this is a great option. It feels really nice. This is something that it just kind of disappears as you're out doing actual work, you know, as you're actually out exercising. It feels like just another part of your body. Yeah, you do have a little bit of a lump going on here, and I might find some different ways to spin this around. Okay, now I've got a lump on the front, and now I've got a lump on the back. And even though it may visually have a little bit of, you know, something standing out on me, as far as the feel goes, it really just feels like nothing. I know that for myself, I carry a pocket pistol usually down, you know, right here. Actually, I am packing a pistol right now. I forgot about that. I've got my little Taurus PT-111 Pro down there. That's the way I usually roll, which is pretty good for exercise. I can do some running, I can hike with it, and it's not very obtrusive, and it doesn't really show up very much, doesn't print too badly. But this one I think is superior. Tell you what, let's do a test. I have the pistol in my pocket, and I have this one on my side. I'm just gonna hold my microphone adapter and do a little jumping. All right, now both of those stayed really well. They didn't move around much on me as I was doing that. But I think this one did move just a little bit more. You know, it's in the pocket, it can swing just a little bit, and this one is just hugging my side. Feels great. Let's take a look at retention. This is Kydex. You can see that it attaches by screws to a plate right here. So it's standing off from the body just a touch in order to allow the roundness of your body to kind of fit in there. But then, okay, you have a little shelf, little Kydex shelf. I press on that, pull up, pops right out. There are no moving parts. There's nothing dynamic about this. It just is tight enough that it holds. And you can see that it's not gonna go anywhere. Tell you what, let's take it off and see if we can shake the pistol out. Nope, it retains quite well. So you have a good kind of dip right here cutting into the trigger well. That's probably a lot of that retention. That's probably most of it actually. And yeah, just a nice fit, no rattling. Everything that you hear is actually just the fabric moving against itself. So this is a really cool option for you active dudes. Maybe especially in winter, you can hide this under a jacket, or if you're just a bigger dude than I am, then you can hide that lump that's going on. But I'm impressed. This feels really good. Just like I mentioned with the other Falco review, the odds of them having your pistol configuration for this holster is quite high. They're gonna have pretty much everything. They're going to have the Rugers, of course they're going to have all the Glocks, they're going to have a lot of the popular options, but they're probably going to have some of the lesser popular options as well. So check out their full list and see if you can find the belly band listed on there. And as far as fit goes, there are 3 different belly band sizes. Like I said, this attaches by Velcro. This is not adjustable once you get it, so make sure that you get the right size. No matter which size you get, it's going to be nice and slimming. Thank you, Falco, for sending this over for me to test. I'm looking forward to some real-world testing. For example, seeing how this does out on a hunt. I always like to have a pocket pistol available so that I can maybe deal with an animal that's rushing up really quickly. If I'm, have a problem with a rifle or whatever, I always want to have a backup. There might be other issues that I might get into out in the field, so it's nice to have that available, especially one that can not bonk against ladder stands, and it's just going to be kind of unobtrusive and out of the way. But yeah, thanks a lot, you guys, and thank you to patrons of the Destructive Arts that make videos like these possible. These are the folks that have been paying to keep the lights on and keeping me in good camera gear. You guys rock. I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Even if you didn't like this particular content, go ahead and subscribe. There's probably something coming that's more up your alley. Check out this playlist right here. This is going to have videos in a similar vein to what you just watched. These 2 videos we cherry-picked for you. And finally, The Social Regressive is on Patreon. So you can become a patron of the Destructive Arts and earn some goodies while helping us to provide high-quality videos just by kicking us a few bucks a month. Thanks a bunch for your patronage.